Hey guys, it's Rashawn from BoostDistrict, and we wanted to just give you guys a quick update on our 2024 E-Ray. If you guys didn't watch our previous video, we picked it up. All-wheel drive electric front motor Corvette. Back engine is still the same as our Stingray over here, but it has electric front motors to help it give it 165 horsepower. Today we're going to show you guys our build with it, and we wanted to show you guys what we're planning and also how we're going to take over the E-Ray world like we just took over the Stingray world with our supercharger kit with the Magnuson Lincoln filter kit that we've done almost 70 off, and we still have the world record for the fastest supercharged C8 Corvette. I want to also mention that we didn't sell this car. We're keeping it, and we're gonna go much faster with it, and we're gonna take names. A lot of you guys already know that we're the #1 C8 provider as far as performance gains and modification, and we're gonna make sure that we take over also on the Z06s and also on the E-Rays. We got a twin turbo kit that we put together with ETS. We're building a twin turbo kit with them. We're gonna be stocking these twin turbo kits for Stingrays and the Z06s and the E-Rays in-house. And the target price right here will be $20,000 installed and tuned. Again, we're gonna take names as far as volume, reliability, power, and just masses. So stay tuned on our website. It's gonna be live to buy your parts if you're a DIYer. And if you want us to install, obviously, we got C8s everywhere. We got C8, 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 C8. We're doing our very first Pro Charger install with our 850 package. You're gonna see that in the next video. We're doing our 850 package right here on Mr. Bobby's C8 from New York. We just finished lowering this one right here, and we're doing a 1,000 horsepower combo on that 2 cars over there. So we're busy. We appreciate you guys, and we're really grateful for it. We're gonna start to building these twin turbo kits. As soon as you guys are seeing this video, we're probably halfway done with this install. So jump right into it, and we're gonna go dyno this car right now so you guys can see the baseline of the E-Ray, so you can see how much gains there are and what the limits are. We're gonna try to find limits. We're gonna try to break limits so you guys don't have to be learning it the hard way on your end. So let's have some fun with it, and let's jump right into it.
Hey V, line them up.
All right, so we're heading to the dyno, and I wanted to talk about something real quick about all C8s, not just the E-Ray. All right, currently at 467 miles on the odometer. And as you guys can see, the tachometer is, red line is about 4,500 RPM. This tachometer unlocks at full 6,500 RPMs at 500 miles, I'm sorry. So once we cross 500 miles, that crosses 6,500 RPMs. The dyno is 30 miles away. So 30 miles plus 468 is 498. If we get lucky, we can make a pull on the dyno with 499 miles, I guess you could say, and then cross 500 miles on the dyno. A lot of people have said that they gain power after 500 miles. We'll see if that's true. Break this myth today. Let's see how much power it actually makes on 499 miles and at 501 miles. So a couple things on the E-Ray. When you're on the dyno, you don't have the regen button on because it will break the dyno on the load. And so what we need to do is right before we get there, a couple miles before, as you guys can see right here, that needs to be fully charged. So we just click this regen button right here. As you guys can see right there, it starts charging the battery full, and it basically holds the car a little back so it drags and charges itself, as you guys can see right here. So couple miles of this, or not even, see, it's already almost fully charged. So just press a little bit, and you can see right here that it's charging. You can see right there that it's charging, and there you go, you're fully charged. That's just something that we need to make sure that it's fully charged before we get to the dyno, because we cannot charge this car in the dyno, it will break the dyno. Happy to share it for you guys, so when you guys get your E-Ray, you know what to do. Here we go. All right, so we're with Chris Bailey here at Bailey's High Performance in Fort Worth. If you do lots of Mopar, if you have a Mopar, he's the guy. What is your accolades here? You got the fastest Mopar, one of the fastest Mopar, right?
Yep, we got the fastest Demon in the world.
There you go.
We just swept TX2K first, second, and third. I mean, we do quite a bit of things. We're first track hawk in the 8s. We stay busy.
If you guys look at the Dodge commercials doing wheelies, that's his car. So that's his shop car. So
that's it.
All right, I put him on the spot. We didn't. What do you call this? We didn't rehearse for this. So anyways, let's take a look at the car here. Thank you for letting us use the dyno.
Yeah, no, easy. I'm excited to see this thing.
Yes, this is gonna I'm really excited to see about the 4 years of myth busting to see if the break-in miles actually make a difference. So I know we're going to be locked in at 4,500 RPM. Let's just see what we got there. We'll start the car up right now and go from there. 498 miles on it. So we're going to put it in traction control off, and then we're going to go in track mode just to have 2024 feature, by the way. Lots of animations here. We're going to turn on the E-Ray gauges here. Wait for that for a second, and you guys can see the electric and engine output. Battery has almost 99% charge, so we'll get in 4th gear and go from here. So Dyno jet, turn off the button here for the brake, and we'll go. Put it in manual mode. Here we go. See how much power we made. Made 501, 594. We're at graph. Alright, so I'm gonna put the phone down a little bit. We're at 499 miles. I'm gonna make another pull, but off video just so I can focus on the car. And we'll touch base as soon as we see numbers. Chris is gonna video from the outside. I'll jump back here in a second. Alright, so let's talk about this a little bit. So that was 2 pulls, 498 and 499 miles. We're going to do one more pull here in a second, let it cool down for a little bit, so we can replicate the runs with as little difference of variables. So first pull was cool, second pull was warm. We're going to cool it down again, so we can do a first pull and then a second pull, warm, cold and warm. So let's talk about the numbers for a second. So for the horsepower, as you guys can see, you get full torque at 593 foot-pounds of torque all the way until the electric engine shut off, gas engine only. Same thing for the power, 501 horsepower all the way until the electric engine shuts off, and then you're gas powered only. So this is where we're gonna come into play. As soon as we start our build with our power adder of choice, you're gonna see the horsepower come up here, and it's just gonna keep going up because we're adding a power adder on the engine side for the gas engine. You're not going to see the electric motor hindered as much on this pool. So also just another notation, we are hard on our cars, so we don't have to be hard on yours. So if a customer comes in at BoostDistrict and say, hey, I have 5 miles on my car and I'm going to put a supercharger in it, we're going to highly recommend that you put 500 miles. Not always the case. We've had cars that come in with 9 miles on it. For my own cars, I will try to break it. I'll try to be hard at it because we don't really sell our cars. We keep it, we drive it hard, and then if we do sell it, we put the stock parts back in it. But all the parts that we put in, we usually take out. So for you guys that are hardcore vet owners or old school, break-in miles do matter, but in my opinion, I like driving my cars hard to break in, so all the temperatures and everything get treated correctly. Not always the case for everybody else that I would recommend to. So that's just for my own cars. For client vehicles and whatnot, we do have a break-in procedure that we follow. We're not always hard on them off the bat. Just wanted to let you guys know and put that disclaimer up front so you guys understand that you know, these things do matter, and I do take that into account. But we do that to our own car, so you don't have to do it on yours. So let's cool it down, jump back into it. As you guys can see right here, it shows that the hybrid battery is boost limited. That means that the battery is getting low in power and charge. So I wanted to show you guys real quick on how that replicates on data. So let's talk about this real quick. Comparing the first 2 runs pre 500 miles at 498 miles, right? And to 501 miles, the first 2 runs on them. Based on the logs with our computer, it shows to be detuned about 2 degrees of timing, and that's in the same temperature on hot and cold. We try to definitely replicate data between both. So first run on the pre 500 miles, it made 501. Second run on hot, it made 506. After replicating the data after passing 500 miles at 501 miles, it made 518 and 524. So you can definitely see that the power picks up 17 horsepower, and then it also picks up 5 horsepower after the first pass on each run. Pretty cool data to see, and definitely pretty awesome to see that we're able to actually look at this, and we were lucky enough to time our dyno session properly. So anyways, let's jump right back to where we were and keep going. Alright guys, so you guys have seen how much power it made, and now let's talk a little bit about what we're doing with the car. So as you guys saw in the intro, we're doing a twin turbo build on this car. BoostDistrict has been known to supercharge everything, and now we're gonna twin turbo everything. So as the years go by, we like to innovate, and we like to make sure that we're keeping up with technology and trying new things to make sure to keep it spicy and also fresh for everybody. So a lot of people talk about twin turbo builds. A lot of people are afraid about turbo builds. So the reason why we've been super successful as far as supercharging vehicles is because they're easy to work on, there's no maintenance, and it's just bolt on and go. We're gonna do the same thing with these cars. 10 years ago when we started BoostDistrict, retro right here, it was a taboo to supercharge a vehicle. Now, we made it easy for you. We're gonna do the same thing with the turbo setups that we're gonna start with this car. We're gonna make this install as easy as bolting on a catback. And also just obviously plumbing off a couple of different lines, but as far as power delivery, we're gonna show it here. You're gonna see the installs, and we're gonna make sure everything is covered on our BoostDistrict channel and also available on the website, so you guys can buy everything that we're putting in this car and also do it at your own home if you are too far to install, or just want to do, if you're a true believer of DIY too. So we'll end it right here. We really appreciate Chris for his hospitality, and please, if you have a Mopar, support Bailey's High Performance. For GM, let us know. BoostDistrict.com. Give us a call, email us, and like and subscribe. This is gonna be a banger, and we're gonna bring it to you guys. See ya.